Zelda, I swear... Are we working now? Okay. Hey, what's happening, people? The cat unplugged the microphone. What I was trying to say is that theme music is like my unofficial theme. Like, when I wake up in the morning, when I have a brilliant idea, when I wash the dishes, I hear that music. If I could buy it and license it, I would.
Have to park the jet all the way up there. This is such an inconvenience.
Take it easy, Lex. Let's just find a way to reach it, and we'll be in Gorilla City in no time at all. You know, by most people's standards.
So today we're going to be doing Gorilla City, Oa, and the museum.
Next stop, Gorilla City.
Hi, Zelda. Oh my gosh.
Star Labs, the Galaxy Communications Gala, and now Arkham? The Justice Syndicate have let villains escape each and every time. These new heroes aren't quite filling the boots the League left behind.
Say, why does Flash wear boots anyway? Aren't they kind of hard to run in? He should wear sneakers.
It could be because the Justice Syndicate are Earth 3 heroes, not used to our Earth. Or perhaps our Earth 1 villains are too sneaky for them? There's something fishy about the Justice Syndicate, and I'm not just talking about Sea King. Come on, Jimmy. Let's get back to work. The best place for us to be right now is the Planet Newsroom.
So despite a couple of hiccups, the Galaxy Communications Tower is open for business. Reports of a breakout at Arkham have been greatly exaggerated, and our friends the Justice Syndicate are hot on the heels of the one or two villains that may still be at large.
If we're meeting Grodd at his palace, couldn't you have parked a little closer, Luthor?
I don't want to startle the wildlife. Have you ever seen what a surprised ape can do?
Softly, softly, catchy monkey.
Grodd's an ape, you fool.
Huh. This Gorilla City place don't seem so advanced to me.
This isn't the actual city, genius. These old ruins act as a secret entrance.
I knew that.
Impressive. Let's see if we can find our way inside.
Most impressive. Alright, so like I said, this episode is going to cover Gorilla City, Oa, and the museum. And no free roaming tonight. Just going to get through it as quickly as we can. Now, is that glass? I think it is. No. That is metal. And we're going to switch to Cheetah. So, thanks for joining the stream. It's a little bit later than I anticipated. Watched a movie with Amber. And also, we basically... Today was Data Day. Now, if you don't know what Data Day is when you take all your data that's on your PC that you did Let's Plays for the past 4 months. And you essentially do like a fall cleaning of your space inside your computer. So I hooked up our really big, massive 6 terabyte drive thing that you have to plug in. And I took the portable hard drive we've been using that's a 4 terabyte, and I cleaned it. I did about 2 terabytes. Which took almost all day. 2 terabytes at 498 files, all 1080p, half-hour to 40-minute videos, which took a long time. But since we weren't using the internet, we watched some movies and some anime and hung out, made some soubrette hot dogs. Just had a nice evening. And then the storm outside started. So my data transfer ended around probably 11 o'clock. So it was just in time to stream. How about that, ladies and gentlemen? And those asking, the Odyssey streams will resume after we finish this game. And we'll just be doing the story for people that are interested in the story. Good times, right?
A welcoming committee?
Why do they look so angry? They knew we were coming, right?
It looks like someone forgot to give them the memo. Defend yourselves.
Well, this is just great. Anybody know a place where people don't want to beat us up?
Us? Yes. You? No.
Hey, quit monkeying around. I'm sorry, did that make you go ape? I know, the puns. They're probably driving you bananas. I have my moments, but sometimes I'm pretty appealing. Oh, gosh. I better stop with the puns. I don't want anyone to split. Alright, that was the last one. Oh, gosh. Whoops! Okay, that was also planned. Stupid rope! Uh-oh. Well, we're not getting true villain status today. Kwing reading the comments? No. I'm fighting, apes. Oh wait, I need to be, heat wave. Heat is on! How do you like your ape? Crispy or well done? Silver studs means explosive time with Lex. Boom. Only Lex can do X-ray vision because reasons. Wow, that was fast. And one more ought to do it. What is better, Starlink or DC supervillains? Well, I'm probably leaning more to... Both are sponsored, mind you. Both are sponsored series that I'm doing. I love Star Fox, but... I mean, this is a DC universe, so you're asking the Batman guy... What he likes better, Star Fox or Batman properties? I've played through this game. This is my second time through now. Starlink, I'm only gonna go through once, and all the grinding that I'm doing on the side, just so Amber and I can record like 3 episodes a week. Yeah. There's a lot of grinding involved with it. A lot. I was gonna attack that parrot. I don't know why. I just kind of felt like, uh-oh. These apes. No! I totally grabbed that rope. Cheeky monkey. No. Blast you, depth perception. No! Just grab the rope. Stupid eyesight. Oh, I hate 3D gaming. Or is it 2.5D gaming? Now I gotta go all the way back. Wait, was this? Yeah, this is where we're going. We're going over this way. Ooh, free play. Yes, we're gonna see a big ape. Uh-oh. I used all my good A puns already. Sorry. I'm not one to recycle material. I was on a roll, what can I say? Wait, no, that releases a boulder, doesn't it? Yes, it does.
Looks like some of the parts might be useful.
Time for a little salvage operation, huh?
Do we have? No, we don't have Sinestro yet. You're going banana for this video, Carl? Let's see. Who has... Oh. Flame power. See, this is what happens when you let Launchpad fly you, Lex. But any crash you can walk away from. Alright, Captain Cold. How am I, Brett? I'm okay. A little tired. I had to watch a bunch of data transfer today and I couldn't just like chill out and have like I kind of like got more relaxed when Amber got home, but I was going back and forth between the upstairs and the downstairs checking to make sure my computer didn't shut off during the massive data transfer. And in the meantime I was doing a bunch of grinding with Starlink. I played that game from like
This isn't exactly my temperature.
4 o'clock until about 8, and if I have to play the Star Fox game anytime soon, I'm gonna lose it. I like it, but there's so much grinding and side quests, and it's not like it's basically like Wing Commander, except a lot cooler, but more RPG-ish. Star Fox is very straightforward. It's an arcade shooter, and this is like Wing Commander. If you guys know what Wing Commander is, then you're awesome. If you don't, please just kind of don't mind my old-timerness. Wing Commander was a really cool shooter back in the space shooter in the 90s, early 2000s. Mark Hamill was in it. Time travel. Disco. No, it's not like disco. Trance music. Kind of trance. Electronic. Ah, so dizzying. Ow. Oh, getting vertigo. I'm too old for this stuff. Stop spinning. I just ate lunch. Okay. Almost there. Almost, no. Oh, wow. There we go. It's a big banana!
Sometimes I have to question our choices when it comes to building stuff. What's this thing supposed to do?
Well, isn't it obvious?
It's a banana thing. Oh wow, we're 17 minutes in, okay.
Now that's how you get the job done.
Everybody relax. Grodd has invited us, remember? This is going to be a walk in the park.
No VR!
Gorilla City, take us to your leader.
Hard pass.
Greetings, oh great Solovar?
Who's this guy?
Where's Grodd?
Grodd has been banished from here. Gorilla City is now under my rule.
Grodd was so specific. We had to meet him.
Perry White?
Correct, Mr. Luther. Thank you for accepting my invitation.
Solovar! I will vanquish you and take back my city.
You're welcome to try.
That's Perry White.
Clever, Grodd. Luring me out with your pets.
Hey!
BVS Perry White. As Solvavar. I think. Checkpoint!
Let's see you deal with this.
Uh-oh, I can't move.
Challenging a mentally enhanced super gorilla. This city no longer belongs to you, Grodd. Surrender now, before my patience expires.
This guy's not monkeying around.
Guarantee you'll pay for that.
Yeah, I know. I reused a pun.
Guards, stop them! Arrest the intruders!
Come on, guys. Want to hang out? What, are we flinging objects at me now? Unlucky for you. What? Get away from Grodd! Kneel before Grodd, fool. Get out of there with that weak sauce. Mind-building powers. So long, monkey. He does sound like Perry White. I guarantee you it's him.
I am a greater leader to our people than you ever were, Grodd.
Because he's a voice actor, too.
Your time is over.
Toro!
Guarantee you'll pay for that.
They got Worf back to be Calabac. Ow.
This city no longer belongs to you, Grodd. Surrender now, before my patience expires.
Just hang tight, monkey. Did it work? Uh-oh.
Prince are no match for me.
Whoops.
I am a greater leader to our people than you ever were, Grodd. Accept that your time is over.
Nah, I'm good. Dodge this!
Guarantee you'll pay for that.
Nah, I don't think I will.
My guards will now take you into custody. Seize them!
Sorry, apes. Not today. Get their leader! The one in red! Get the red shirt! Oh, that thing's hideous. Ah! Ow. Okay, you know what, you guys? I'm trying to build here. You're making it very difficult for me to build. Bad monkey! Alright, Lex. Whoops. Light him up! Haha.
I didn't want it to come to this.
My bad. Oh, that's right. He throws meteorites now. Boxes.
will put a stop to you.
No, no, it won't. Please, I'm a helpless person. Nah, I'm just messing. You just got beat by a human.
Apes of Gorilla City, kneel before Grodd. Gorilla City now belongs to me. Thank you for your help, Mr. Luther.
It seems like we didn't have much choice.
If you'd have known my plan, Solovar could have seeded in your thoughts and pulled it from your mind. Regardless, should you ever require aid.
Funny you should mention that.
No.
Sorry, it was the, you know, spur of the moment. Alright, so that is congratulations. Now we're going to do the Watchtower and Watchtower and Oa and Night at the Museum. We're gonna try to keep this 7 streams in total for this game. So we're going hyperdrive now. And you only unlock 2 characters here, Gorilla Grodd and Perry White. Yay!
Welcome, Grodd. We can introduce you to everyone later. I need you to help collect our next recruit.
You want me to find Sinestro?
Pick those you think will be most helpful.
Oh, I can find out where Sinestro is. I'm his biggest fan. Yes!
And you?
Oh, the rookie, eh? Yes, that one is becoming most useful. Very well. Any thoughts on where to start looking?
He's been captured by the crime syndicate and taken to Oa.
The home of the Green Lantern Corps. I can locate a vessel to get us there.
Very clever.
Well, you didn't bring me along for my personality. Come along, my silent friend. If it's a spaceship we need, I happen to know an aircraft hangar near Smallville.
The Claw! Ludicrous speed! Go!
Gosh darn it.
You know, they need to make the speedsters faster. They're really slow in this one. Lego Batman 2, they were faster too. You would hit a button and you could go into, like, hyperdrive. You can't do that. Sadness! Ludicrous speed! Like, you know how when you're flying, you should be able to double tap the button and then run faster, but they don't do that. You also can't run on water as a speedster, which is totally lame. Ow. Ah, Metropolis. My GPS will readjust. There it goes. Be amazed how close Smallville is to Metropolis in this. I was hoping they would add more locations, but there's just Gotham, Metropolis, and Smallville. And Apocalypse for free roaming areas.
Busy, busy, busy.
Oh, Midwestern. Stereotypes.
This Brainiac shrinking technology is amazing. I wonder if I could... Hey, what's going on? You're not supposed to be here.
The Atom. We'll need to defeat him if we want to acquire Brainiac's ship.
Sai is in this, but he's not voiced by Carrie. He's voiced by the new 52 actor, so...
You won't be a tall order.
Meh.
I've never been one to shrink from a challenge.
Oh! I'm sorry, but those puns aren't going to grow on me.
Ow! I still say you have little to no chance of beating me.
Wow. Wow.
Tell me what you're doing here. Are you not in the mood for small talk?
Okay! Alright, that's... You're going down. Too much, Adam.
Interrupting me while I'm doing science stuff? Big mistake, pal.
Oh.
Want to tell me what you're doing here? Are you not in the mood for small talk?
You already... Oh, I beat up Grodd. I'm sorry, Grodd. Sorry, I'm not a big talker.
Big mistake, pal. Maybe I should concentrate more on fighting and less on making size-related puns.
Ah, no big. Later, Adam.
What is all that?
Some tech the Justice League has put into storage.
Is it junk?
Not in my hands. There's more than one way to get to space. Like this slideways teleporter, for example.
Oh yeah, that thing.
Well, come on then.
Oh, what's the matter, Sea King? Tide gone out?
This Earth is covered 2/3 in water. If we're to fulfill our promise, I require aid in searching the ocean.
Everyone has their sectors to search, Sea King. You frightened of a little hard work?
No, but I detest this playing at being a hero.
As do we all. But pretending to be this planet's greatest do-gooders allows us to search unhindered and unquestioned.
Here, Sea King. We got a little helper for you.
Whoa.
The watchtower.
Someone has been through here and cleaned it out.
Let's hope they've left us something to get us to Oa.
So JB Blank
There's
is...
gotta be a ship here we can use to reach Oa. I see those Justice League pests using them all the time.
Alert. Intruder. Lockdown initiated.
GLaDOS!
Protocol active.
Terrifying. So JB Blank is the voice of Salvatore, huh? Well, he sounds just like Perry White from BVS. It's pretty awesome. I think JB Blank does a lot of JB does a lot of voice characters in this. Alright, Claw, you're up. Break stuff. At least I hope we're gonna get to the museum today. We might. Beep, 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 beep. Hehe. Whoops. I love cake.
Error. Error. Security systems failure. Update required.
Well, the reason why there aren't a lot of Arkham and Batman games right now is you have to remember the reason why we had so many DC superhero games was because of Batman Begins, the Nolan series, Justice League, the animated series, Teen Titans. DC was at the top of their game, so their marketing department was going crazy with so many possibilities and things like that. But when Justice League bombed, I'm telling you, that sidelined a lot of projects until they tried to do it again. They're going to announce something for Batman during his 80th birthday. I guarantee it. They're going to... He's like their cash cow.
Attempting reboot. Systems failure. Error. Error. Please contact the nearest tech support staff member. Rerouting power. Main security protocol failure. Hangar security compromised. System reboot needed.
Love him or hate him, Batman is like the cash cow for DC, and they're not going to ignore him on his 80th birthday. They're going to do something big, whether it's a new animated series or something. I mean, this year alone, they had, in 2018, they had like 3 Batman animated movies. Ow.
Security systems reset. Error.
Now, just because they announced the next Batman game next year, it doesn't mean it's going to come out in 2019, though.
Main power restored. No security active.
There's already been a couple canceled Batman animated series that didn't get the green light. Some of them would have been really cool, though. But DC, like, they're creatures of habit. You watch, if Aquaman does really well, they'll announce the next, like, DC or Batman video game, like, probably by February. If Aquaman sinks, then they're going to hold off until probably E3 or GDC. I very much doubt they're going to announce a Batman game in November, especially at this Xbox thing, but I could be wrong. I'm leaning toward no, though. I'm pretty sure they're going to reveal the Batman Animated Series DLC in November for this game. Which the Animated Series DLC is going to consist of a level pack and characters. What? Why aren't you cutting that out? There we go. Boop. Yeah, Telltale is gone. The thing is, there was never going to be a third game in the series, though. DC, like... I think it was at the start of the year or something, they moved the Batman license back... or to another developer. So, Telltale's time with Batman was over. Another developer's working on something Batman-related. Don't know who it is. Rocksteady won't tell me anything. As they said, I have... Have I done any accidental slips over the years? I don't think I have. I've been pretty good. But they keep telling me when I talk to them, like, in Twitter DMs, like, Rocksteady says, you're gonna be happy. And it's like, I'm never happy. I'm from New York. You're gonna have to wow me. What do you... Just give me a hint. They're like, no. Nope. I would even be happy with the Justice League game. That's what I told them. But they're not gonna tell me anything. I've tried for a long time. I've pestered them since 2015. I even told this one guy I know at Rocksteady, I was like, hey, if you guys need a new script penned, I've got some ideas. I could storyboard something. They're like, nope, we're good. That's how I would want to get some video game recognition. Write a game script for a superhero game. That'd be cool. Put that on my bucket list. I don't think they're going to make a Flash game. I'm telling you. Batman's 80th birthday is next year. Something big is happening. I don't know if it's a video game. I don't know if it's like... It's something. They're not just going to ignore it. Even Capcom didn't ignore Mega Man's 30th birthday. They did something big. So you just have to count on that. Something big happened for Batman's 75th birthday. I'm not betting on a video game, though. I really think it's going to be a new animated series. Probably. I could never voice Batman. Don't... I will do Nightwing. If somebody approaches me to be, like, Grayson or something, I would do it. But I could never. You kidding me? Like, the living Batman legend is still around and voicing the character. There is no way I'm stepping on his cape. I'm not gonna be that guy. I don't even think Troy Baker felt comfortable voicing Lego Batman anymore. He gave the role to Kevin Conroy.
That was another witness calling in about the Atom colliding with villains in Kansas, with no Justice Syndicate around to help him. Time to check up on Mr. Power Ring and his super friends, to see just how busy they are.
Clarkson told me Power Ring is on the planet Oa, but he didn't say what he was doing.
Time to find out. Hello, operator? Yes, I'd like to place a call to Oa, please. To the Guardians of the Universe.
Won't a call to a planet that far away rack up a big, long-distance bill?
Don't worry, Jimmy. It's a collect call.
If anyone asks, it was like this when we found it, okay?
Release me! The fearsome Sinestro will not tolerate such treatment.
There. We are grateful for your service. However, there is something about you, Green Lantern of Earth 3, that is odd. You are not what you seem.
What? I got the ring, the green suit, the cool moves. I'm totally the real deal. I was, you know, sort of in the middle of something. So, can I go now?
One moment. Stay, as we, the Guardians of the Universe, deliberate on the fate of Sinestro.
Ugh, this is going to take forever.
Any landing you can walk away from.
That was terrifying.
And you should know.
All right, knock it off. Let's figure out a way to get down.
Not Ginger Wally, just Wally.
A rather uninspiring start. I trust you can at least repair our ship.
What? Sure we can.
Wallace is a new version of the Flash.
Geniuses like you, Grodd, but we do have our uses.
I don't like what DC did to Wally, but I'm pretty sure that Booster Gold is going to fix everything with time travel. But still, I can't read Heroes in Crisis. I don't want to give them my money. I'm not going to promote it either. If the DC fan, like, official company asks me to do a video for the channel, I'll be like, no. You can burn. Burn with the fire of 1,000 suns for what you did to Wally! You feats!
Maybe we should have tried a test flight first.
It would seem that in addition to getting Sinestro to help us fight our enemies,
Kingdom Hearts is back Monday.
to transport us all.
Yeah.
Monday.
He's feeling generous.
We'll need to find out where they're keeping him first. Let's go.
Kingdom Hearts hurts the channel. So the Lego pretty much saved the channel this month. Or the other channel. Because I've told you guys, if you put up a Let's Play that people don't watch, it affects your CPM now, it affects your position in the search engine, and YouTube basically penalizes you for what they, quote, call a bad video. They don't judge the content or the watch time anymore, they judge how many likes you get, how many, like, views you get within the first 24 hours, and then they deem that video good or a failure. So for Kingdom Hearts, they deemed it as a failure, and they're like, okay, we're going to add that failure to the other uploads you post. It's wrong. This system that they've been using for 2 years is terrible. They need to go back to what they did in 2016, because that was, I mean, it wasn't the best, but at least the algorithm and all this other stuff worked pretty decently. Today, I mean, it really doesn't, and they've also mingled us with the international market, so before, when you would search for a game, here's the difference, too. We're doing Lego Batman right now with, like, all these other creators, but international creators from, like, Mexico, France, and Spain, and Italy, and all these people that you never saw before in the American search engine, they're here now. So that also takes away views from American and Canadian like content creators. Everything used to be separate. So when they added the new algorithm in, I think it was 6 months ago, they ushered in like a shared algorithm with the rest of the world, which makes it impossible to compete with that. Uh-oh. Are you done being shocked there, Claw? Because you got work to do. Claw! Claw! Claw's glitching! Claw glitched! Claw! No! Alright, I'm gonna do some crazy. Super jump! Nuts! Claw, get back over here. Oh, I don't want to reset. He's gone! For the love of all that is... Ugh. Oh, great. Finally! What are we doing, Claw? Woo! What? I'm supposed to go in there. What are you doing? Oh, that's right. I gotta build the bridge first. Claw has a mind of his own. He seems to. Uh-oh.
Great! I think we've been spotted, guys.
Yeah, I know Justice League Action was canceled, unfortunately. It didn't do that bad, though. That's the thing. It didn't do better than Teen Titans Go, but it had better numbers than Green Lantern the series, and they still canceled it. I wasn't even aware that they made toys this time, so I think they just... I don't know. I loved Green Lantern the series. I thought that was cool. But yeah, I don't know what DC's doing. Cartoon Network and DC, they need to get their, like, act together. ...2018 has just been, like, kind of a bad year for anybody that's not Marvel. I mean, Crunchyroll is having the worst year ever. And now they're going to lose their Filmation partnership. Uh-oh. Oh no. I'm royally bad at these. Yeah, I gotta move that up. No, 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 you're not supposed to reward me until I get that over there! Stop it! Okay. Haha! Take that, Amber! YouTube was down the other day, yeah. I was on Twitch. I left for the day. I was like, I want to stream Lego Batman, so I left. Oh, and just a formal announcement. I am not streaming or doing a Let's Play of Ghostbusters on the PS3 this year because Sony is going after my Ghostbusters series from that horrible 2016 game that they had me like do a Let's Play on. They just now started claiming it, and their reason for claiming it was Ghostbusters. That's it. Not the claim on the music, not the claim on the images. Ghostbusters. SME claimed Ghostbusters. And it's like, okay, that's cool. I'm not doing any more Ghostbusters. If that's the case. And I don't think other YouTubers should either. But it's like, they wait right until Halloween to do it, though. Right when people start watching these videos again. It's like, that's just a That's a... That's a Templeton Peck move. That's what it is. I just did a Ghostbusters reference. And kept it PG. Ha! Take that, YouTube. Do we not have explodey stuff? Nope. Alright. What? Oh, electricity. I'm pretty sure we're going to be working with Castlevania, or Konami, to show off their Castlevania collection that's coming out next week. I have to talk to my PR guy, because that was one of the games I really wanted to do something Halloween-y on.
Persuasion might be of use on that unsuspecting fellow. I'll need to get closer to fully establish a link.
What is Disney to mess with the world right now? I wouldn't even call YouTube a top company. They're not, like, as big as Disney. YouTube will never be as big as Disney. In order for them to be as big as Disney, they would have to be bought by Disney. Wait, my character can dig? What? Alright. My character can dig because I have claws. He is OP. That is awesome. I didn't get to do this in the story. No! Alright, let's have Scarecrow do this because yes! Okay, that's terrifying. Don't try to do that voice again, Scarecrow. Wow. The only thing Disney's messing up is their live-action movies. And those movies still make money, so I mean, they just alienate their audience. And they screwed over Star Wars, but they don't care. They didn't even fire the lady responsible. They're like, who cares if we lose, like, billions? We're just gonna keep her hired because she might do a good job eventually. It'll look sexist if we get rid of her. Because there's no such thing as equality. Do it, Grodd. Why? Stupid Oa. No, Ben has not left the role of Batman yet. Last I heard, he was at a gym, like, getting buff for the role or something. Henry Cavill and, what's his name? Affleck haven't stepped down from their roles yet. Not officially. Okay, guys, I gotta do colors, so hang tight. Green, yellow, blue, red. Dang it! Stupid colors. Okay, color time. First color is blue, green, yellow, red. Blue, green, yellow, red. This is a way to test for color blindness, kids. Oh, this world is cruel. It's just gotten crazier. I never thought the world would get this crazy. We've gone backwards. What's really funny is in the 80s, when I was a kid, and even the 90s, there was no such thing as a race issue anymore. Like, everybody treated everybody with respect. And, you know, we all listened to extreme music. Or wore bright colors. It's hard to imagine that there's riots in the street now and all this other stuff. None of that existed 20 years ago.
Any ideas how we get past the guards?
I'm afraid so.
I don't get it. What does that mean?
I believe Scarecrow intends to use his fear-based toxin to proceed.
Yes. That's correct.
Ah, okay. I got you now. Sometimes when you're teaming up with other villains, you forget how much wordplay is involved.
Whoops, I just tossed a Green Lantern, I'm sorry. Not sorry, I'm evil. What am I talking about? I'm not sorry. I'm Grodd. What? What is the point of that? I realize I can throw Green Lanterns. Why would I need... See, I don't like that. That's a new feature. It's like, hey, people have never played a Lego game. This is how you use our controls. It's like, okay. Ah! And Grodd has super strength. So apparently there was a game-breaking glitch that happened in OA, which I believe they've patched now. Or maybe not. I didn't run in any game-breaking glitch when I played. Just a couple times where I had to reset, like, the level once or twice, but I never had to, like, completely change my save file. That happened quite a bit in Lego Marvel, the first one, though, where we had to start over several times. And Lego Batman 2, I believe there was, like, a Mr. Freeze glitch in the Wii U game. Yeah, it was the Wii U one. That was the year that Warner Brothers made me cookies. And I didn't eat them because I thought that, well, I don't eat food that comes through the mail. So, I still remember that. Everybody asks me, what was the highlight of your YouTube career? When Warner Brothers made me a picnic basket with all kinds of cool goodies and custom-made New York City Lego cookies. It had my name on it, and all that fun stuff. What was my favorite part about Lego Batman 2? Gotham. Oh!
Yes! Let the fear control you. Embrace it.
Yes, he just threw a head in there.
Admit you really own that gimmick, Scarecrow.
Why, thank you, Grodd. I like to think that the little details make all the difference.
Look at them pulling an injustice there. Having people, like, see Scarecrow as, like, this horrific creature in a Lego game. That's pretty rad. Zap, 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 zap. Whee! Okay. Go time.
There he is. Sinestro, in exchange for your freedom, Lex Luthor seeks your aid on Earth.
I owe Lex a debt. So be it. Let all Earth fear me.
Going somewhere, Sinestro? Our newest member is going to show us all how he beat you the first time, aren't you?
Huh? Me? Last time, okay, I'll see what I can do.
Your will is weak. You will lose this time.
I can't do this. You guys handle them. Go! Go!
Whoa, 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 whoa. People at DC don't know what they're doing. They just had Nightwing call himself Rick Grayson.
So, we get this over with, then...
Because they fired their writer from The guy who was doing it in the Nightwing 40s. I don't even remember why the guy got fired, but the person they brought on screwed over the Nightwing stories even more because Dan Dido loves controversy. So basically what's happening right now with Nightwing is they're doing Nightfall. Again! Nightfall is going on twice right now, with Bane, like, breaking Batman on an emotional level, and they're gonna make Bane responsible for Nightwing being shot. He was the mastermind behind everything. And now they're just like Nightwing 1 year later from almost a decade ago, after the events of Final Crisis.
Enough of this imposter's games.
Nightwing is replaced by an imposter. And that's exactly what's happening with the Nightwing 50 books. They're just rehashing old ideas. Old ideas, mind you, that didn't work.
I shall deal with this faster than any Green Lantern. Take this, you pale imitation.
Outstanding work, Sinestro.
I mean, they kind of made it interesting back in the day because they had Jason Todd as one of the Nightwing renegades. And Dick had to clear his name, kind of. But it was still a terrible book. It was horrible. This new book is even worse. If anything, what they should have done is just had Nightwing in a coma for 6 months. But no, they had to do something else. So no, DC doesn't know what they're doing. They don't know what they're doing with the Batman books. They don't know what they're doing with the Nightwing books. They don't know what they're doing with Heroes in Crisis. All they have right now is Doomsday Clock. That's good. Bendis' Superman run is terrible. The guy they had before him was better. Yeah! Villain status, yo. Now, don't get me wrong, this Lego game is good, and it's a great alternative to the Forever Evil storyline from the New 52. I like this story. I like this game a lot. And I'm looking forward to the animated series DLC and the Young Justice, like, level pack and all kinds of stuff. Uh-oh. Also, what I really like about the Lego Batman series is how the games, like, are all, like, woven together.
Do you? Well, all I have to say to that is, you're probably wrong.
And I don't want to spoil what the fifth Lego Batman game is going to be about, because it's kind of a big deal. Disney would kind of mess up their books a lot, though.
Why me? Why does everything bad always happen to me?
Poor fellow.
Sinestro.
Marvel Comics are doing worse than DC. They're killing it in the theater, but they're doing horrible in the comic book world. You don't want Disney to mess with DC. DC's on life support, but they're not dead like Marvel Comics. They have a chance to fix themselves. And the thing is, DC, when they do their little experiments and they see that they don't make money, then they quickly fix it. Marvel's just like, huh, that idea didn't work. Let's try about 8 other ideas that are going to be worse. And maybe that'll work. And then it doesn't. So DC, they're good at bailing themselves out when, you know, things get really bad. They've done it before. So if this Heroes in Crisis thing, like, ends up being really bad, they're going to bail themselves out. They'll fix the Nightwing thing, they'll fix the Batman thing. It'll take a year or two. But Marvel is still reeling from all their mistakes. But they're not really feeling it because of their movies. So, they're fine. What did I think about Batman White Knight? It was interesting. There's been a lot of Elseworld stuff lately. The Man Who Laughs, Batman White Knight, let's see, the Bombshells. A lot of Elseworldy stuff. DC always fixes their comics, but right now they're in trouble. But I'm saying they've always bailed themselves out. You've had a talented writer come in and fix things. Marvel doesn't have that. They have SJWs who are killing their industry.
So much ocean.
Strongly recommend this game. 8 out of 10 easily. Lots of content, fun for the whole family. Great game.
Power Ring ran into some difficulty. Nothing to worry about.
Our master demands results. He is growing impatient.
We're close to finding the artifact, rest assured. Being heroes, we have access to every restricted lab and base on the planet. We can just walk right in.
I never had Aquaman pegged for a golfer.
Get it done, and don't risk destroying it.
Worf! I love that Calabac voice. He's the best.
Fear not, ne'er-do-wells of Earth. I will carry you to victory.
Get a load of this guy.
Welcome, Sinestro. It's true you will be a valuable addition to our growing forces.
We'll need more than just fear, Lex.
Grodd is right, Sinestro. Even with our combined intellect, we need some more big hitters. Gotham Museum has artifacts from Kahndaq on display.
Kahndaq? You're not seriously thinking about recruiting Black Adam, are you?
The key to Black Adam's freedom lies somewhere in that exhibition.
A magic prison of some kind.
Magic? Oh, Harley and me love magic. Can we go, Lex? Can we?
I don't want to talk about the Rated R Titan show during a Lego game.
Ready to leave for the museum?
So sorry to disappoint you, my fear-focused friend, but I've got to go catch up with an old pal of mine. But I'm sure Harley here would be happy to show you the way.
What? Oh, absolutely, Puddin'. If there's one thing I love to do, it's taking weird, color-obsessed aliens on trips to the museum.
Indeed. But let's hurry. The sooner we can get to Adam, the sooner we can be rid of these false heroes.
Yes, the sooner we can indeed. Alright, so like I said, we're doing the museum. And then that will end the stream. I think I can do this level in about 20 minutes. Something like that. Speed run! Notice how the characters still fly fast like the other Lego games? It's the speedsters that they've made slower. Which I don't get that. In the older games, you could just double tap like any speedster and they would run about this quick. They don't run that fast. Ah, but whatever. I mean, the game is good. It's fun. I think that it over-explains itself too much, though. And I think they're doing that to try to appeal to new players. But there's a lot of Easter eggs for people that have played the Arkham games, to people that have watched the Justice League show, all kinds of stuff. So, I mean, there's that.
That should be enough. Now, let's make our way inside and find Black Adam.
Well, Disney kind of ruined Luke Skywalker. I mean, Joker, Mark Hamill's role as that character is pretty legendary. Like, almost untouchable. He's had one bad role as the Joker. And even that, he tried to salvage as best he could. Killing Joke.
Okay, ready.
He's not reporting on this crime wave, Jimmy, which is really odd for a reporter with his credentials.
Ken Clarkson? Where did he work before coming here to the planet?
According to his resume, he's been all over the world looking for the most exciting stories. Yet when alternate dimension heroes descend on Gotham and Metropolis and fail to keep up the standards of the Justice League, he misses out on the details.
You know, some people exaggerate their resumes.
Clarkson is definitely not what he seems. But
Haha.
that's not what's important right now. Let's focus on this crime wave, Jimmy. If Clarkson won't report it, we will.
Museum's closing. No more learning for you today. Off you go.
I still don't see why we have to sneak around.
If we set off the alarms, the building will lock down, and those crime syndicate creeps might show up.
I, Sinestro, fear nothing. Except maybe long silence.
I don't want to give them fake heroes any more publicity at my expense.
My favorite Batman movie?
Let's go.
Mask of the Phantasm.
That's where we need to be. All the Kandak stuff's in there.
I don't want to know what part of you we were in.
Okay, silly smile squad. There's our way in. Let's go.
That unsuspecting fool of a security guard doesn't know what fate awaits him.
True.
Remember what we talked about. We don't do nothing that'll get the attention of the Justice Syndicate.
Yeah, the last thing we need are those lousy good-for-nothings showing up. Gotta be a way to get past the guards real quiet-like.
Oh, I know just the thing. Let's see if the parts I need are around here.
Well, originally Mark decided after Arkham City that he was going to retire as the Joker, but when he saw how much the fans love his role, like, he's just run with the Joker role, and whenever DC wants him to voice the character, he does it now. I think with this game, they were trying to appeal to a much wider audience and branch past the Lego stuff. I mean, don't get me wrong, the Lego fan base is pretty big on YouTube and the gaming community as a whole, but they're trying to bring in people that have never played a Lego game. And with the star power of Mark and Kevin and the Flash actor who was in Smallville as Lex Luthor, and, you know, all these celebrity actors, they just really upped their game. This is probably the most expensive Lego game they've ever done, just in terms of, like, the voice actors and, you know, all the other stuff. But Mark said in an interview that he'll keep voicing the Joker as much as he gets, you know, people interested in him doing it, just like Kevin. That's the approach that he has with it now. That's why he did Justice League Action, which didn't last very long, but he had a blast doing it. And, you know, Joker was actually really good because, like, it helped with Mark's depression over The Last Jedi. Because he put on weight and he got so depressed over what happened to his character and the treatment that Luke received. So he got to voice Joker, like, so much the past 2 years. It's really put a smile on his face, you know? It's all he talks about, too. He's excited about promoting the animated series and Blu-ray. And, you know, he went back to Star Wars, but I believe it's because the director has, like, an actual vision for Luke, even though Luke is a Force ghost now. It's going to be interesting.
Sinestro Corps to deal with this.
But if you attend conventions where Mark is right now, he won't talk about The Last Jedi. He'll talk about Return of the Jedi, Empire Strikes Back, and, you know, that's about it. Nope, there we go. There's the horn. But yeah, if you're a Joker fan, I mean, as long as Mark is alive, he said he's going to continue to try to do the character. So, I mean, just like Kevin. I was really surprised to see both these actors in the Lego game. But now that they're in it, it's like, I don't know. I love Troy Baker as Lego, like, Batman. And he did a great job, but I don't know what it is about Kevin. It's like a transformation, you know? Like, from this little Lego guy into Batman. It's hard to explain. Same with Joker. I mean, Mark. Alright, so... how do I do this again? I got to get Clayface somewhere. Oh! I have to do the Joker gas, that's right. And that ingredient is right over here. Oh, come on. There we go. Notice the Easter egg for the animated series right here, though. Joker has his Joker fish. See the fish is smiling? Animated series reference. Good times. What comes in the deluxe version of this?
Time to put a little smile on that poor security guard's face.
It was supposed to come with the CW Villains Pack, the Season Pass, and I think that's it.
Another satisfied audience. How do you do it, Mr. J?
Oh, Harley, you know it's all in the delivery.
Ooh, good.
If you two are about done, we still got a magical tomb to raid.
Okay, so now we bring Clayface into this. And any character will do. You just jump on him, go up here, and we just need to knock the ladder down. And we send Clayface back up, but we shrink him down. And a lot of people are kind of confused about something in this game. They're actually not using animated series Shirley Walker music. This is all original music that's done in the spirit of the animated series, but it's not... They're not just, like back in the day with the Lego games, just reusing the Tim Burton score over and over and over and over for like all 3 Lego Batman games with a little bit of original music. This is all original music, just like the Lego Marvel games. In fact, the Tim Burton theme isn't in this game at all. But I believe there's going to be some animated series music for the animated series level pack. Which would make sense. I don't know if Lauren Lester is coming back to voice animated series Robin or Nightwing. Or if Matt is going to voice... no, he can't do Tim Drake anymore. So they would probably get the guy from Titans to do it.
It's difficult to imagine anything of such immense power being contained in such an ordinary museum.
Hey, there ain't no better hiding place than in plain sight, pal.
That's true.
Take it from someone who knows.
This must be it. We'll need to direct a source of light through that amulet and into Black Adam's sarcophagus for it to open.
Ooh, sounds like someone's been paying attention.
Show off.
Bye-bye. Oops, sorry, Harl. I'm just trying to collect as many studs as possible. Maybe it is possible to get, like, true villain status in this level, but I don't get it usually until free play. I get really close, and then, you know, the level ends. I think that's a camera I can break.
Looks like I'm not such a good fit for using this after all.
This is actually a really fun level, though, the museum. It kind of reminds me of that one Batman video game where you're inside of a museum. There's a couple of them. the animated series Super Nintendo game, and also Penguin's Museum a little bit. Because it's got that creepy atmosphere. Atmosphere is everything in games. Hello, Billy. Paul Dini is one of the writers on the Spider-Man cartoon show. Yes, that is correct. He's not with DC anymore. He never really... I heard he didn't get along with Dido. And so he didn't stick around very long after the cartoon aspect of DC was done, and he tried to actually join the comic book industry with DC. There are a lot of rumors that, or stories, that Dido and Dini did not get along. Sorry, Dido. More like, Difoon. Want to know what's amazing is he's actually considered a writer. Yeah, I don't like the guy. I like him as a person, but I don't like him. I think he's very good to his employees, and, you know, he has a great humanitarian heart, but he has horrible comic book direction and storytelling, and editorial decisions, and just fails at life in general. Jim Lee, I heard, is a very, like, passive-aggressive guy. Like, he is so chill and so fun to just be around. There are very few comic pros that I've wanted to meet in my life. Jim Lee is definitely one of them. Like, I would just like 15 minutes to talk to the dude, because I love his art style. From the X-Men in the 90s to Batman Hush. I like how he worked with a lot of the great DC greats like Chuck Dixon, Ethan Van Sciver, Jeff Johns. You know, he's a really cool dude, and he's like a super family man too. I have a lot of respect for Jim Lee. And I understand that he's trying to help out the movie world right now, but I wish he wouldn't leave DC Comics to its own devices. The reason why DC has worked so well is because you had the creative team of Jim Lee, Jeff Johns, and Dan Didio at the same time. Right now you just have Danny Boy, and it's not going well. Because Jeff Johns and Jim Lee are occupied with other parts of the DC Entertainment brand. So the comic books is kind of being run just by Danny Boy. And you can see what that does to DC right now. Okay, so we need Sinestro. Later, Brett. You have a good night. Okay, now we just have to move this mirror, and it'll be a boss fight. But before I do that, I just want to try to collect a... You know what? There's really no point collecting studs. Yeah, not happening. Not happening. Oh, let's just finish this.
I did it.
Don't remind me, John. Don't remind me.
We'd be knee-deep in rabbits and playing cards by now. I want magic!
Of course! The magic words!
Wait, there it is. Shazam!
I, Black Adam, am free!
I'm sure I can get through those walls.
But can you get through me? Shazam!
Shazam!
Leave this to me. Abracadabra!
Huh?
Yes!
I'm here to help.
I'm a big fan of your work. You're just in time to see me clean their clocks.
What is he doing here?
Are you with them?
Those curs? Never. I, Mazas, come from Earth 3 to fight all evil.
Surely you don't mean her. This woman has become one of our Earth's greatest heroes, and I should know, being one myself.
Yes, that's right. I'm a hero now. So, why don't you take care of these guys for me and we'll catch up later?
Great idea.
Oh, of course.
Okay, bye then.
Whoa, teaming up with the Earth 3 version of me? That's totally, interesting.
Yep. There'll be time to explain later. For now, we have business to take care of.
This is a story element I wish they really, like, went over in this game, because Earth 3 Shazam had a big role in Forever Evil, and he was, like, one of the only remaining heroes in that world. And yeah, Superwoman was scared of him. Like, he was kind of like a berserker character. But in this game, they just... the part where they just said, oh, you know, we'll talk about this later. They don't really touch upon the story element. I was really curious to see how they were going to work with Earth 3 Shazam, but he's just in this level, and then that's it.
I shall demonstrate the powers that have made me the greatest hero of all time.
Ow.
Greatest hero of all time?
But that's Brandon Routh as Shazam.
Quickly, we must combine our forces. I cannot lose.
Ow. Whoops. Take that. And oh, wait. Whoops. I kind of blasted Sinestro. My bad. So you just have to wait till they stop spinning and then you punch them. Whoa!
Let's try another team up.
Woohoo!
We almost had it. Let's try that again, shall we?
Yeah, I'm almost done with my stream, sweetie. Aww. Yeah, you go to sleep. Gotham Museum level. Mwahahaha. There goes the mic.
I don't know how this could have happened.
Oh man. Looks like it's up to me.
Shazam!
I got you now. And I mean it this time.
Whoops. Okay. Oh, come on.
You think I'm done? Well, I got bad news for you. I'm not!
Take that, Billy.
Give my regard to the rock of eternity. Cassandra! That felt most satisfying.
How's it going, Houdini? So, we're putting a team of super bad guys together to take down another team of super bad guys. Interested?
That does not concern me, clown person.
Oh, well, how about this? If you don't help us, we'll put you back where we found you.
Very well, I agree. But can we stop for drive-through? I haven't eaten for an eternity.
Oh, I was super happy that Zachary Levi was cast as Shazam. That's gonna be awesome. I mean, he's a very talented actor. I think he's gonna do great. Okay, sweetie. Good night, babe. And just a reminder tomorrow, guys, that the story element of LEGO DC Supervillains is over on the Let's Play channel. Episodes 16 and 17 will be up tomorrow. And our first episode of the free play, which went terrible, is going up tomorrow.
Hi, folks. The Justice Syndicate needs your help. The recent break-in at Gotham Museum is thought to be linked to local villains trying to track down alien artifacts. For no good purposes, obviously. So keep them peeled, and call in if you find or see anything out of the ordinary. Anything.
Ultraman, more like ultra stupid. Didn't we think maybe asking all this Earth's fools to call us out anything odd-looking might be a bad idea? I mean, really?
Telltale Joker.
A point there, Johnny.
Well, your helpers got stuck in a cosmic rock and allowed Black Adam to escape.
What? First power ring and now you? This Earth's villains are not playing nice.
Every time we beat them, it keeps the normals believing a cover story. We need that in place to carry on the search.
Says you. I say we find these villains and show them who runs this planet now.
Don't forget, this world has been promised to us when we find the artifact.
I've had enough of this hero bilge. Being good is so boring.
As long as Nightwing doesn't die in a Forever Evil arc, I'm good. It's a great story concept.
Interesting. Excellent. Looks like it's time for a voyage.
And it tied itself in well with,
Back to our base.
Indeed, my dear.
Sure. We'll run ahead. See you guys back at the base.
Okay, so the Forever Evil thing tied in really well with the new world that they established for the New 52. So, like, it connected the events of Darkseid's first invasion with the crime syndicate and all this, you know, it all meshed in very well. But then it just, I don't know, it made some very controversial decisions that people just hated. So the series just kind of didn't do as well. People have a lot of love and respect for Grayson, but the editorial staff doesn't. But I wouldn't worry about most of the characters that bought it in Heroes in Crisis, because time travel is going to come into play next year. This is just like a controversial move to sell books. They can't keep Nightwing the way he is forever because unlike the Nightfall arc in the 90s, which kind of made things interesting for a while, a lot of people aren't really buying the Nightwing books, and the Batman book sales have dropped a little bit since Dick got shot in the head. So, you know, this is just going to be like a temporary, like 6 to 8 issue arc, and the Batman arc is going to be wrapping up much faster. But Heroes in Crisis, I think it's only a 6-episode miniseries. And some of it will tie into Doomsday Clock. But, yeah. Anyway, people, that is going to do it for the stream tonight. Thank you so much for watching. There is another stream tomorrow night where we'll be doing the Sea King, the confrontation of the Forever Evil Gang, the Crime Syndicate, and the... Ooh, this is going to be tricky. No. Yeah, we could still do probably about 2 episodes tomorrow and 1, and because there's an episode coming up where I can't come back to the world. I'm stuck on an apocalypse. So I'm just trying to remember how that works out. Because I'll have to plan my live streams according for that. But I hope you all have a great night. Thanks for tuning in really, really late tonight. Tomorrow's the finale of LEGO DC Supervillains, the blind walkthrough on Kwings Let's Plays. There's more Star Fox goodness, and it's also the beginning of our free play series, where Amber and I collect gold bricks and stuff. So, but thanks for hanging out. Have a wonderful night, and I'll see you guys on the next stream. Peace out, homies. I'm still working on my catchphrase because, like, YouTube won't let me use my old catchphrase, so I feel sad. Good night.